In our previous video, we showcased the stunning scenery of the Jimbali Reservoir and the historic Nuri Fortress as part of our guided one-day tour to the Kazbegi Mountains from Tbilisi. In this video, you'll get to see the remaining spots from our itinerary as we continue our journey through the Kazbegi Mountains. After exploring the historical sites, we stopped for a traditional Georgian lunch at a charming restaurant located on the banks of the Aragvi River. The restaurant's setting was perfect, offering beautiful views of both the river and the surrounding landscape. As we enjoyed our meal, we were treated to panoramic views of the Caucasus Mountains, with their lush greenery extending as far as the eye could see. You'll also catch glimpses of the restaurant itself, including its rustic architecture and the lovely garden, where colorful flowers added to the serene atmosphere. Since it was summertime, the Aragvi River wasn't flowing at full strength, but its gentle waters combined with the vibrant green landscape to create a truly stunning scene. The contrast between the tranquil river and the towering Caucasus peaks provided a perfect backdrop, making this spot a peaceful retreat on our adventure. The Aragvi River is a picturesque waterway in eastern Georgia. It flows through the Caucasus Mountains and is formed by the confluence of four main tributaries: the White Aragvi, Black Aragvi, Pshav Aragvi, and Gudamkari Aragvi. The most famous section of the river is where the White and Black Aragvi meet, creating a striking visual contrast between the lighter and darker waters. The Aragvi River played an important role in Georgia's history, with settlements and fortresses, such as Nuri, built along its banks for strategic purposes. The river was crucial for both trade and defense in the region. The Aragvi River is a popular destination for nature lovers and those seeking outdoor adventures, such as rafting and hiking. The Aragvi flows more gently in the summer due to reduced rainfall, but its tranquil presence adds to the overall beauty of the landscape. In contrast, during the spring melt, the river becomes more powerful, fed by the melting snow from the mountain peaks. The Aragvi River eventually flows into the Jimbali Reservoir. After the lunch, we continued our journey along the Georgian military highway toward the next stop, the Russia-Georgia Friendship Monument. This monument, also known as the Treaty of Georgievsk Monument, is one of the most iconic and scenic landmarks in the Kazbegi region. The drive from the restaurant to the Friendship Monument was a visual treat, with the winding roads offering spectacular views of the Caucasus Mountains. As we ascended higher into the mountains, the landscape transformed, revealing vast, sweeping valleys, dramatic cliffs, and lush green hillsides. The monument is perched on a cliff overlooking the Devdarki Valley, and the road leading up to it is surrounded by some of the most beautiful views Georgia has to offer. The Friendship Monument was built in 1983 to commemorate the ongoing friendship between Georgia and Russia and is located near the town of Gudari. It stands as a circular structure with large, colorful mosaic murals depicting historical scenes, cultural symbolism, and the bond between the two nations. Upon arriving, we were greeted by the monument's striking design, an imposing stone structure that perfectly complements the natural beauty of the surrounding mountains. Walking around the monument, we took time to admire the colorful mosaic artwork that covers the inner walls. The murals depict significant moments in Georgian and Russian history, as well as themes of friendship, unity, and cultural exchange. The vivid colors and detailed designs of the murals create a vibrant contrast with the rugged natural surroundings, making the monument a unique blend of art and nature. The Friendship Monument offers some of the most breathtaking panoramic views in Georgia. From the edge of the monument, we gazed down into the deep Devdarki Gorge, with the vibrant green valleys stretching out below and the majestic Caucasus peaks towering above. The view from this vantage point is truly spectacular, with a mix of snow-capped mountains, forested slopes, and rocky cliffs extending into the horizon. It's one of the most popular spots for travelers to take photos and soak in the awe-inspiring beauty of the region. Leaving the Friendship Monument, we were filled with a sense of awe from the stunning views and the cultural significance of this site, making it a memorable stop on our Kazbegi Mountains day trip. Our next destination was the iconic Gergeti Trinity Church, located high above the town of Stepensminda in the Kazbegi region. To reach this famous landmark, we had to make a necessary change from a tour bus to a jeep, as larger vehicles are unable to navigate the narrow and steep mountain roads leading to the church. Upon arriving in Stepensminda, we parked our bus at a designated spot near the town. From here, we had to switch to 4x4 jeeps. The ascent to the church is steep, winding, and full of sharp turns. As we made our way up the mountain, we could feel the difference in elevation, and the view kept getting better with every turn. The jeep ride itself was an adventure, with the rugged dirt road offering plenty of excitement. We drove through beautiful mountain landscapes, passing by alpine meadows dotted with wildflowers, grazing livestock, and towering cliffs. As we gained altitude, the air became cooler and fresher, and the dramatic views of the Caucasus Mountains surrounded us on all sides. On the way, we caught glimpses of Mount Kazbegi, one of Georgia's highest peaks, with its snowy summit visible in the distance. After about 30 minutes of navigating the narrow mountain roads, we finally arrived at the Gergeti Trinity Church, sitting at an elevation of 2,170 meters, 7,119 feet, above sea level. Built in the 14th century, Gergeti Trinity Church is a symbol of Orthodox Christianity in Georgia and has been a place of pilgrimage for centuries. Inside the church, the atmosphere is peaceful and serene. Though the church's size is relatively small, its spiritual significance is vast. The church has a single nave with simple wooden icons and frescoes, some of which have been restored over the years. The subdued lighting and the coolness of the stone walls contribute to a sense of reverence and contemplation. The church's isolated position atop a steep hill makes it one of the most stunningly located churches in the world. After soaking in the breathtaking views from Gergeti Trinity Church, we began our descent from the mountain, retracing our path down the steep and rugged road that led us to this iconic site. The journey down was just as scenic and thrilling as the ascent, but with the added feeling of having experienced one of Georgia's most cherished landmarks. As we began descending, the air became warmer, and the steep path kept us on the edge of our seats. Each turn revealed different angles of the majestic landscape, from the rolling green hills to the jagged mountain peaks. The journey down from Gergeti Trinity Church was a perfect conclusion to our time in this sacred and stunning location. See you all in next video of Georgia. Until then, take care and bye.